do a quick walk around. It's been about, I don't know, 12 days or so since I've done kind of a walk around. This is a cabbage. Still doing good, because, you know, the weather's cooperated for cabbage. And they're doing good. They've been liking the weather lately. The last week it's been really wet, overcast, rainy, and cold. It got down to 43 degrees the other night, and that was only 5 degrees above the all-time record. So that was quite a surprise cold snap there, and then it didn't get up over even the mid-50s for 2 days. So I was kind of worried a little bit, especially with the peppers. But they hung right in there, looked healthy, and so I didn't worry about it too much. But peppers are a good indicator if it's getting too cold. I went ahead with an experiment and built me one of those global buckets. Threw an extra tomato in there, because I'm worried that there's some of the in the earth boxes that just ain't gonna do well or make it. And I was at the store the other day, and on the way out I said, to heck with it, I'm gonna grab another tomato just for the heck of it. And I had the materials to make this and the soil and everything, and just put one together, give it a shot, try them out. That's a Cherokee Purple. Cherokee Purple typically hadn't done well in my area, but the ones I've done and grown in the past was from old seed, so that might have had something to do with it. But so we'll see how this goes. Heck, it ain't a harm in trying. All my tomatoes are doing pretty good, and they're all blooming pretty good and all that. Potatoes, they're growing like a weed, and I've filled them up pretty good. I've got straw all around the perimeter of it, and then I filled inside of it with more soil and compost, stuff like that. I've got this area here. I'm clearing it out. I'm going to put in a bunch of herbs and stuff. I still got the old straggly spinach going there. But I'm going to clear this all out. I got some herbs and things to put in here that are in pots almost ready to go out. So I've already picked a cucumber. Just one lone cucumber on there just grew out of nowhere. Come out one day and I had about a 6 or 7 inch cucumber. But they're doing pretty well. A little bit of mildew on them. I'm gonna spray them today with some baking soda and water, and that seems to clear it up within a couple days. The peppers are transplanted, looking good. I went ahead and strawed in the box, you know, and then I put some more peppers out in this box, kind of getting this one going now. I got a tomato here going. This is that Aunt Jenny's Purple. I'm really hoping this one does well, because it's supposed to be as good as a brandy wine, but a whole lot more productive. This one here, he's not a strong grower. He's a good healthy plant though. And then the earth boxes, they're growing. The plants don't look super healthy to me. And you know, I think it's just there's so much water and moisture in them boxes. I think that's something I can't control. That's what's making it hard for me to get used to the earth boxes, is being able to control the moisture and feed them and kind of coddle them, and you know, like you can in a planter or something, or in a box. There ain't much you can do once they're in these boxes here, and you can't let the water dry out. You got to keep watering them, or it'll stop that wicking action, and then it's hard to get started again sometimes. And you know, so anyway, but they're doing well. Y'all can see it's, you know, got lots of blooms. So they ain't 100% real fancy healthy looking, but they're growing. Something else I'm trying this year for the first time is some of this Biotone, which is just a means of adding mycorrhizae and bacteria and stuff that are real helpful to roots, and it's really helpful to get a good boost of fungi and bacteria and stuff going around the roots of the plant. And supposedly it's really helpful if you've had signs of disease in some of your planting areas. This is one way that can possibly help knock that down a bit. So, because basically what it is a booster of fungi and bacteria and stuff. You put it down in the hole around the root area, and it's supposed to help fight off some of those the bad bacteria and things that might be in the soil. And not just for that, it's supposed to just be helpful overall. You know, promotes root growth, bigger blooms, Helps establish the plants, your transplants better. And that's the time you use it. You use it when you put your transplant in. You can actually use it, put it in the soil with your seedlings. But this is something new I'm trying this year, and I put some in with 4 plants that I've got out there just to see, I guess, to compare against some plants of the same variety that I didn't put any in. Now this is the Biotone Starter Plus, so it also includes fertilizer. That's the difference. You can get just the Biotone, or you can get it with fertilizer included in it. I couldn't get just the Biotone is what I wanted to get, but this is what they had at the store when I saw it, so I'm like, heck, I'll, give it a shot. So we'll see if there's any difference about that. If there is, I'll mention it. But that's just something else, something a little new I'm trying this year. Also, here's a little sneak peek of some videos that I've been working on for the last few weeks. I'm doing a series on composting, just covering the basics and how to get a pile going, kind of what's needed, how to keep it, get a hot pile going, how to keep it going, just to get people excited or started on it maybe. And just a little sneak peek, but here's the pile I've got going, the main pile right now. I just do a little sneak peek, show you guys. It's you can see that steam coming out of there. But this pile's pretty hot. It's running about 150 at this point. I'm just going over all the basics, talking about moisture and aeration and the ingredients to put in it, how to kind of put it together. It's not really hard to do. But, to try to do a pile that's going to go fairly fast and heat up good and all that, I try to give some advice on that. That's just a little sneak peek. It might be a good while before that's all done, and we'll try to upload it all as 1 or 2 videos, and just kind of showing it going, every few days, what I'm doing and some tips on it and things like that. So it's something to look forward to, but I don't know how long it's going to take. It could be a while, but I'm keeping it going. But anyway, there's a little sneak peek.